Hello ladies and gentlemen, subscribe Astro Sundar and press the bell icon. Today we are going to see monthly October 2019 horoscope for zodiac sign Gemini. October will begin with only subtle changes in your life that hint at bigger things that need to be looked at. You will mostly find yourself being supported by these changes at first and will easily move forward with projects and interests. Creativity will introduce itself into your life and you will find ideas and interesting angles, making life more eventful in its own way. As the month shifts, things will be less likely to make sense and help you along, but realizations about yourself, those around you, and how you interact with said people will help you recognize certain things within yourself. Work will be rather mundane at first as October is starting, and you will feel fine with that as you swiftly get projects done, tackle challenges, and generally just get through work. You feel especially good at problem solving right now, and will be able to successfully attack quandaries you had previously been stumped by. It's important to be proud of what you accomplish, and appreciate what you're good at. Other people around you will be pleasantly chatty, and you might find some good social time at work in between your work, but you will find yourself more often than not a bit separated from your colleagues socially, which is okay, as it's a healthy boundary in order for you to succeed. As October 2019 goes along, work will become a less cheery place, conversations will become more serious and less superficial. The atmosphere shift will be noticeable, but you'll keep plugging away and not mind too much. Your own work will become more complicated. Although you will have creative bursts and moments of clarity, you will also have a lot of tough days, where you just need to get through it, so you can go home and see what's really on your mind, as you are able to separate work from home very well. But when one need is larger than the other, you can feel the pressure to have one responsibility cloud the other, and it takes considerable effort to keep that from happening. This is a talent that you should use to some extent, as it will keep your life balanced. Even we leave the most balanced season and go into a much different sort of atmosphere. Close relationships will be important to maintain this month. It will be good to catch up with old friends, especially more toward the beginning of October, where the conversation is the clearest, and you will find yourself the most inspired to socialize. Romantically, you will find stable relationships to be nice and relaxing at this time. Budding romances will be easily dismissed if they are not holding up to your standards. If they are holding up, then you will be very happy to enjoy the happy fuzzy feelings that will happen from that. As the month turns, it will be more difficult to make plans or keep them on track. Friends will be harder to talk to in general, and you will find that arguments and cold shoulder or ghosting moments will be more likely. Usually, nothing you've done, just a lot happening all at once will have people distracted. This will spill over into romantic life as well. However, established relationships shouldn't suffer more than a few squabbles. General dating will be a little bit more difficult, as it might be hard to get a hold of the person you're seeing. Miscommunication may make things more difficult, or you may not see it going anywhere and just start to drift away. It's important to be clear about what you want, and not use lack of communication as an excuse to end things, especially in Scorpio season. The assumptions made from vague understandings could do more harm than good. You will not have too much trouble finding balance in the beginning part of October, as you have things pretty laid out at this point in terms of your inner self and how you interact with the world. Other people might have trouble understanding you and how you function, but you know yourself enough and that's all that matters. You will find a lot of peaceful moments with yourself, especially at the end of long days. The parts of yourself that you have done a very good job of avoiding, the sort that isn't as obvious to you as they are to everyone else, begin to show themselves to you by simply reflecting themselves in others' reactions to you as Scorpio season arrives. You must start looking at these parts of yourself and interpreting them into your whole. Your flaws and your mistakes can be used to your strength if used properly. It's important to see that within yourself and begin this process. Overall, October will be a mixture of feelings that leave you feeling like you've just come a long way without really going anywhere. It's important to stay as grounded as you can as an air sign and not get too discouraged